I know I started it early by about a minute, but that's okay. I haven't done a live stream for a while. I mean, I know that I've been doing them while I walk, but last weekend I held off on holding one because I'd been doing so many of them, and I kind of more or less took a break, except for doing my weight loss vlogs. So, decided I'd hold one today since originally I hold them on the weekend. Normally I would do it about 3:30, but it just Hello, Dylan. How you doing? Oh, that's okay. I was just starting out my stream saying that it'd been a while since I've done an actual live stream, so I kind of took a break from it. Where I've been doing vlogs every day on my weight loss journey and everything, so I just took a break from live streaming. Besides, I'm doing a live stream every morning when I go on my walks, so but yeah, you're alright. There's a lot of people that hasn't been on any of the live streams for a while. I'm doing great. Yeah, I've got a lot of them. You may never get caught up on them. You may never. I've been dishing them out so much. And I need to take a break myself, but the way it goes, I'm not getting that much view anymore, so I'm having to keep putting them out there so I can at least equal a decent amount by the end of the week, you know. And as it happens, Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm not going to be putting out any video. Me and my husband's taking an anniversary trip. No, last time I visited his live stream, there was like 80 some odd people on it, and there wasn't any acknowledgement, no exchange of support or nothing. I mean, it was crazy. And so I thought, well, I've gotten myself out there pretty good, and I'm still a hashtag creator, but I just don't go to James Cox no more. I don't visit very many people's live streams the way it is. I've been so busy trying to keep up with my own videos, making them, and concentrating really hard on losing weight. And I'm one of those kind of people, I don't multitask very well. I have to do things individually. So my mind only focuses like on one or two things at a time. I'm barely holding on to what I am into. Yeah, it really doesn't work that way so much, you know. The way it goes for everybody that I have literally supported, I don't even watch their videos. So that's actually a waste. And I don't mean to do that to them, but if you're not giving anybody view time, you're really not doing them any good by just being sub to them. We're going a few, at least like a county away or so, maybe 2 counties out. We're going to be doing kind of like a coffee shop, and then there's a couple things that we're going to go to that I can do a video on. So it's going to be a pretty decent little trip. We're both looking forward to it. He stays busy at work, and I've been so busy on my own videos, and me and him's need to unwind a little. It's kind of going to work as a twofold. But it's going to be interesting. I'll have something new to video, so I look forward to that. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I know, as far as it goes, like, if it hadn't been for me going on to James Cox's videos on his live streams, I would have never gotten over 100. And it was because of me going to those that I did. But now with over 300 subs, I'm more or less just kind of allowing myself to be my own spokesperson, so to be. Maybe I'm not doing so good about that. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck on a digit right now. Yeah. So, the hashtag group has been great. It's really been great. And it's helped a lot of people. I know a few other people that joined the hashtag I Am a Creator group, and they blossomed really well. So, it is an awesome support group. It really is. But I think there comes a point in time when you've been to it enough that you can kind of branch out. No wonder how many people he gets on his live streams now. Probably way too many. I don't mind going to live streams. Anybody's live stream, as long as like. Alright. I ended up unsubscribing to him because I just couldn't get in there on the live streams anymore. I really couldn't. Nobody even noticed I was there. Anyone. Not even in the chat, so I'd went on ahead and unsubscribed to him. Shoot, he's doing good for himself anyway. Maybe that's what you and I need to do something similar to what he's doing to help the small YouTubers grow, and at the same time we'll be growing, because I know it really shot his volume up by doing that. So I've kind of thought about doing that, but I'm not wanting to like copy him. I'm not wanting to do a hashtag, but just my own similar support group for small YouTubers. Who knows what it'd do. I may end up doing that, but right now I've got so much on my plate, so I don't know. I was kind of thinking about titling this something that would kind of draw a small YouTuber in. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I think the greatest joys that I've got is when people comes onto my live streams and they discover each other for the first time and they support one another. That gives me a really big thrill. And I don't get that many newcomers in, though. Pretty well all of them are regulars now, so yeah, real support. That's the reason why I try not to subscribe to people so much anymore. because there's only a select few that the content is exactly what I'm looking for. And I'm not wanting to waste anybody's time by giving them support without watching them. It's filling up my sub list, and I'm not doing them any good, so I really try not to sub people that much anymore. And I hate doing that. I hate doing that because I believe in subscribing. That's important. Yeah, I think some of the people that I'm sub to has actually got cobwebs. Might need to do some dusting. But I hate doing that to them. When I go to unsubscribe, I feel guilty about it. But I feel even more guilty if I'm subscribed to them and I don't watch them. Nathan, hello, buddy. Don't forget my thumbs up, pal. He always just stops in at least to say hello. He never stays and converses, which is fine. Well, you're actually talking a little bit. Cool. Brian! Now my live stream's really going to be good. I got my buddy. How you doing today? Well, I sure appreciate you staying on this long, Nathan. Maybe you'll actually converse with us. I'm used to you saying hi and then you just leaving, so hopefully you'll stay on for a little while, Nathan. So glad you're here. Have you got a new song title coming up that you're going to be drumming? I love how you play those drums. How's it coming with your plans of moving, Brian? Are you still going to be moving here? Very slowly? But you're still planning on moving here, right? I really do hope that you get to make it here. You need that change. You really do. You need the better change. Man, the weather has been crazy here today. We had a really severe thunderstorm. There was a clasp of thunder that hit, and it was so strong it scared my cat. Hello, the both of you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. No one has ever complimented my glasses before. Thanks. They're like a reddish brown, something like that. And no, it's benign tremors. It's something similar to Parkinson's, but no, it's benign tremors. I'll have to definitely check that out then, Dylan. Mr. Jason, okay. Nope, it's benign tremors. Benign tremors, okay, Brian. Benign tremors is, it's hereditary, and, my grandpa shook, my mom shakes, and I developed it from them. And sometimes it's hard for me to control. Oh, no, 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 no. It's okay. I don't mind explaining it. Not one bit. Some people, like when I'm trying to talk to them and they ask me a question, they think I'm shaking my head no, and I'm trying so hard to control my head, and then I have to explain it to them. Well, thanks. I'm one of those. Ligma. What's ligma? Oh, I don't exactly like that kind of talk on my channel. Well, I won't ban you, and just keep the ugly jokes out, okay? I love people being on my channel, but only if they behave. So anyway, we ended up with a tornado warning even, and the sirens was going off like crazy. The skies looked really horrible, but it finally cleared up, so, but it was crazy. It had me shaking really bad. I've never had a real personal experience with tornadoes. Hurricane Calum, huh? Wow. Yeah, this is the season for storms. This is really the season for storms. There's the tropical storm Michael over on the East Coast. And my parents live in North Carolina, and they just got through with that hurricane that came through. And then here comes Michael, and they just live in a trailer, and they live close to the coast. Oh, man. Wow. Yeah, I think the storms are raging pretty hard this season. And there's a lot of them. We don't use cable, so I've not even kept up with the Weather Channel. Well, if that's all that you basically have to worry about, then that's a good thing. Now, I know they can become pretty devastating. Last year there was a really hard one down in the Houston area, and it flooded Houston. I would say so. I wonder how many more storms are expected to come through before the hurricane season's over. There's been a lot of devastation. Oh, did you? Did you get to video it? Hello, Judy. I'm doing great. How are you, sister? Oh, good. I look forward to it. Um, and hopefully you'll find a good shelter that you can go to. That way you can get yourself established in a new home. Well, I do look forward to seeing that video. Hello, Money. How are you doing today, Money? How's those boys? Oh, I tell you what. She's laying behind me right now. She's doing great. And she's got her fur. Every bit of her fur has come in, and she is so beautiful. Her fur is soft and thick. She's got these strange little ways about her. She makes me laugh sometimes. Did you tell me how your boys were? I gotta look back here. No, okay. So how are your boys? How are you and the boys? Now, even if you was related, you'd be more related to Ike Turner, wouldn't you? Because Tina took on Ike's name and said even after the divorce that she was keeping the name, so I admire that woman. Anyway, so aside from the hurricane and the tropical storm over on the east side, and UK's got their hurricane coming through, how's the rest of everyone's weather doing? We've got a front that's come through, so we're going to be having thunderstorms for most of the week. Now, have to watch the movie again. But I do know that Ike changed her name. She was from St. Louis? Boy, I'm really going to have to watch that again. Yeah, just not very good weather going on right now. Oh, they're happy because it's raining? Why? Because, oh, why would the boys be happy it's raining? I've never known kids to be happy about rain. Oh my. Yep, burr. Yeah, right now we've got about 80 degrees. It's about 80 here. That's one thing for sure. You won't freeze as much if you get to come here. Okay, Judy. You're like you're just like my husband, Brian. He'll wear shorts as long as he can. He fights to have to put on pants. He'd rather wear his shorts all the time. It'd be so cold outside. Me, let me put on some sweatpants. Wow. Yeah, we had some really good lightning forks today. I was loving on my cat. A lot of rain. I was loving on my cat, and boom! Like, she jumped and started shaking. I jumped. My husband was resting, and he woke right up, and my goodness, we're either we invest in a boat or get our soap and shampoo. I wonder if there's any dry place. I used to love doing that. I used to. And if the weather's really hot, then it's even better. As it happens, during that thunderstorm, it was just like misting and drizzling. It wasn't actually raining. And I stepped outside and I was watching the lightning bolts, and the thunder was hard. And then next thing I know, there was like a warning that there was it was a tornado warning, and next thing I knew, the sirens was going off outside. Well, I don't know. This is October. It's not unheard of for some states to have snow. Here, I've not seen snow yet here in Texas. And I've only been here 4 years. I lived in Houston for the first 2, and here in Waco the last 2. Yeah, I'm still waiting to see some kind of snow. We had an ice storm, but no snow. That's the one thing I miss about Kentucky. At least I got to enjoy snow when it snowed. But I don't know, snow seems to be a rare occurrence anywhere anymore. I don't know. Just doesn't seem to snow that much anymore. I'd say so. When I sprained my ankle on New Year's Eve, it was crazy. Hello, Hank. But it was crazy because Hank Knickers. Anyway, I had just been to the Walmart, and it was raining. Didn't think anything about it. But then, about 2 hours later, I went to go check the mail, and I didn't know that it had ice stormed, and I stepped out, and I went slipping right down the steps, and my left leg went behind me, and I ended up spraining my ankle really bad, seriously bad. And I was actually laid up for a couple weeks. Yeah, and that was just last year, on New Year's Eve. So, I almost spent the new year in the hospital waiting to get my ankle wrapped. I thought I broke it, because it was even crooked, like the bone had came out or something, but it was just a sprain. Severe, extremely painful. So I do not like ice storms. I don't. And that was the first one I'd ever experienced like that. In Kentucky, I knew when they happened, but I didn't here. So I started doing YouTube videos and made a channel of my own while I was still laid up in the bed. So aside from everybody starting to learn how to swim like a duck, how's everyone been doing? That is life, I tell you. I do okay as long as the scales are coming down, but when the scales go up all of a sudden, I am in a very foul mood. I need to stop doing that though. Hmm. I hope you get to move here. I really do. That would tickle me so much for you to get to move here. I found an abandoned building for you to see if you can get in. It's close to the campus. boarded up, and there's a fence around it that when I saw it, and it's the first abandoned building that I've seen so far, because, I don't look for them. But as I was walking, I saw it, and I thought, boy, I can imagine Brian be trying to get into that one. Well, they can be, I know. But, as long as you've got a place to keep a roof over your head until you get on your feet, that's the most important thing. If you can put up with the stress of being in a homeless shelter and just be wise with your earnings, you'll be able to get out in no time. There's some really cheaper apartments. All right, Money, thank you so much for stopping by, honey. You and the boys have a great day. Anyway, there's some really decent, cheaper apartments out in the downtown area, out in the rougher area. I mean, it's not rough, it's just a cheaper part of downtown. So it probably wouldn't take very much for you to even get in. Matter of fact, they've got some available that the utilities are already paid. So that would be something for you to be able to get into in no time, as long as you secure a job, So you wouldn't have to worry about a shelter for long. There's tons of apartments and stuff around here, so it would never be a problem for you to be able to get yourself a home. Honestly, for real. I don't think you'd have one bit of problem living here in Waco. Seriously. You could almost take your time about getting yourself a car. Just worry about building up enough income that you can move to an apartment while staying at a shelter and go from there. But yeah, I think you'll do great. You get down here, I think you'll do great. I really do. I think the change will really do you good. Hmm. I never even considered that. There's got to be a way of accepting people moving out of state. Yeah, I never even once considered that. Sounds like it. Is that what you're rating on? Oh, wow. Gotta get an early start on those calls then. Hmm. Hmm. Wow. See, that was something that I'd never even thought of either, but that makes sense. It makes sense. Hmm. I wonder if I would remember to make any calls. Don't know if I would. I'm going to be preparing here in a couple days to trip out for my anniversary, and so I don't know. Man, it seems like there's so many things coming up. I'm doing good to keep my mind together. Something came to my mind and lost my train of thought. Oh well, I guess it wasn't important. I need a reminder, Brian. Is your birthday on the 23rd or 24th? It seems like we calculated we was only 7 days apart. Okay. Okay. Oh, me and my husband was talking about the Shrinky Dinks. He said that they had done theirs. It was a Christmas package, Christmas decorations, and that had prompted a memory. I remember specifically that there was a Christmas tree that we had done, and Mom hung it on the pine tree, on the Christmas tree. It ended up being another ornament in her box of tree toys. I'd forgotten all about that Christmas tree. Cool. That has to bring memories every year. That would be exciting to have those from all that time. All that time. Wow. A little fun fact, Dylan. Me and Brian are actually the same age. We were both born in 71. We're only 7 days apart. Yeah, it is. Sometimes it's hard for me to believe, though, because we'll get talking about something from our childhood, and it's like, wow. Yeah. And the really cool thing is that, like, when the birthdays come up, I'll be able to say happy birthday to a couple of my good friends, because not only are me and him both in December, but it happens that another one of my good friends who's subbed to me, her birthday is on my birthday. So it's rather really exciting. But she was born in 69, so. I can only imagine, Brian. I'm shocked that you was able to make another video at all. So yeah, that's going to be exciting. Yep. Brian, and my other sub is Melanie Hind. I don't know if you've heard of her or if you've got her yourself, but yeah, she was born in 69 and her birthday is on mine. So that's cool. Me and Brian's going to be 47 and Melanie's going to be 51. We're going to be 50. She's going to be 50 and we're going to be 47. How much longer is it going to take before it's ready, Brian? Birthday on my grandpa's and my sister born on my aunt's. Cool. Yeah, a really interesting fact about my husband's family. Oh, wow. So more than likely I won't get to watch on until tomorrow. But I'll definitely be watching for it. My husband and my mother-in-law and his niece are in December. His niece is the 9th. Our niece is the 9th, my husband is the 11th, and my mother-in-law is on the 14th. So we get to celebrate our birthdays in December. We choose one restaurant to celebrate all 4 of us at once. And me and my husband's initials put together with me first is ABCD. Well, hello again. Must have been good enough to come back. We got into talking about birthdays. Birthdays, birth years, and states. I don't know anything about Fortnite, so I don't even have an opinion about it. I've seen, like, maybe 2 clips of somebody playing it. So I don't know anything about Fortnite. Are you a gamer? Or is that just a game that you like to play? I'm not necessarily a gamer, but I do enjoy playing games. I'm into Clash of Clans. I play Clash of Clans big time. I've got 3 accounts. Seriously, wow. How can you earn anything on it? Okay, Brian. How can you earn money on it? How does that work? Oh, okay. Okay. I don't even have the computer equipment to even attempt that. I do everything on tablet and iPhone. Wow. I imagine. Well, it's so popular they started competition, and there's one right now called the Fall Skirmish. Cool. Now, as far as it goes for Clash of Clans, my son, he lives with his dad in Kentucky, and he... Okay, thank you so much for coming back, VMS. I appreciate that. Anyway, because me and my son lives apart, he introduced me to Clash of Clans so that it was one way that me and him could communicate more through at least gaming together, because me and him both, he actually took gaming after me. And so I got started playing Clash of Clans, and he already had a clan started. He had started a clan, and I joined his clan. So he's the leader, and I'm a co-leader. And then we've got another person on it, and she's the co-leader too. And he's got it set up invite only. And so the clan is pretty safe. Most generally what happens though, like if we end up with a clan member, they don't participate at all, and then eventually either he has to remove them or they leave. So we've pretty well been stuck with the same amount of people for so long. But to help the clan out, I opened up 2 more accounts to add to my one, and so that way we've got a little bit more members. We're only stuck on 6 members. There's, well, not 6 members per se. There's only 3 of us, but he's got an extra account, and then I've got the 2, so that gives us 6. It's pretty sad that you've got to make multiple accounts in order to make your clan a little big. You know, the one that is on the clan, she hardly participates at all. She'll only get on long enough to say hi, do something else to her town, and then she hightails it. She doesn't participate in the games or the wars, so... I've gotten pretty well hooked on it, though. I don't have any plans of leaving the game anytime soon. Huh. Well, you've got more watch hours than I've got. I had just checked a couple days ago, and I've only got, last time I looked was 522 hours. So you've got more than me. Yeah, I know. Well, I don't know about you, but my view time has come down a whole lot. I hardly get any more views at all. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even be getting any hours right now if I wasn't live streaming. Seriously. Because my regular videos, wow. YouTube is really, they're getting hateful. I was thinking that nobody wanted to watch my videos. And so I done a live stream asking if there's something wrong with my videos. And one came on, he's already monetized. And he said that if he loses any more view time and subs, he'll be demonetized. And he's got great content. So it's not people, it's YouTube. And that stinks. Yeah. He it's crazy. Now, he's got like over 3,000 subs, probably more than that. I'd have to look now. I'd say he's got even more than that now. And he's losing view time and everything. And it's crazy. And I know people, they're getting so excited because they're coming close to getting their monetization. And if they lose anything, there goes their chance of getting it. Exploring with CF, Kylie. I had done this live stream a couple weeks ago, and the only one who came on was Kylie and Kentucky Girl. Oh, okay. Anyway, because I wanted to know if there was something wrong with my videos, why people wasn't coming on. And the only one who came on was Kylie and Kentucky Girl, and both of them said that they was losing viewers too. And Kylie told me plainly that because they have changed the algorithm, that it's gotten even harder to get view time, and the notifications, YouTube is still failing to put those notifications out and everything. Yeah, really. Isn't that cool, though? That, I mean, 3 hours is a little bit of time, but still, the fact that you both live in Illinois. But yeah, and it's stupid. There is a whole lot of great YouTubers out there putting out wonderful content, and yet YouTube is having a stinking attitude. I mean, it's not fair. And it extremely makes it difficult to even figure out what people wants to watch. I have been struggling to find a type of video that I know people will watch. But after I found out that YouTube is doing this, that's what it looks like. And they've got to remember, everybody starts out small. Nobody is instantaneously a million subs. Everybody starts out small. So why do that? And don't tell me that YouTube is losing money, because daggone it, people are giving in to this stupid thing. Yeah, sell their souls. I'm not willing to sell mine. I don't have anything to sell. I'm not that creative anyway, you know. I don't have a million ideas to throw out there. I've got the few little things that I do. So it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. But I'm not quitting. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm not quitting one bit. Yeah, because you know what? As long as we keep pushing, eventually we'll reach something. Who knows how long it'll take, but we'll reach it eventually. Right? Yeah. But the one thing YouTube has to remember, it's not going to be getting any kind of revenue if it doesn't give the backup that the small YouTubers need to continue and build it. I mean, if everybody ends up giving up on YouTube because of their, excuse the word, crappy attitude about it, they'll lose money. So then they seriously need to straighten up their hind end. My husband thinks it's because of the conservatives on here, but I know of some people who's not conservative and they're losing out too. Exactly, exactly. Somebody needs to remind them of that. Maybe a whole mess of people. That's right. That's absolutely right. I don't know. It's stupid. It's stupid. My son, who done a little bit of research about YouTube, he said that originally YouTube was set up for people who plays games to show videos of playing those games. It was originally set up as a music entertainment and a gaming entertainment. And it kind of branched off from there with people doing vlogs. Yeah. So people started doing vlogs and collaborations and just putting all kinds of entertaining stuff out there. And I had thought all these people, they're doing live streams, these small YouTubers, they're doing all these live streams and really nothing else other than, and I wondered why. Now I know why. Because here I am, the only way that I'm gathering any view hours is through live streaming. Now I understand why the small YouTubers are live streaming. That's the only way they're getting view hours. It's the only way. You put out a regular video and you don't get that many. Yeah. Well, for me personally, I prefer to just do my live streams on the weekend. But I kind of felt that at least wow. I'm doing live streams every morning when I go on my walks. And I'm only averaging anywhere from 1 hour to 3 hours by the time I'm done, because not very many people wants to join me on my walk, which is fine. But when I do my live streams on the weekend, I usually average about 3 to 5 hours. So, but to do a live stream every day, just to sit here at home and do a live stream every day, I can't. It is easy to do a live stream every day as long as I do it when I'm out walking. Like, I keep getting all these banners showing up. People doing a live stream now, such and such, you know. But yeah, that seems to be the only way to really get any hours now. Yeah, there's got to be solid video as well. Live streaming helps to boost the channel. It helps to boost the view time. But you have to have solid videos. That's the reason why that I try to at least do just a regular video in some way or fashion. My Kicking It series is on my weight loss, and I do a vlog every day. Right. And then Thursdays, it was a food review using a Snapchat, but they removed the Snapchat that I like using. And so now I've gone to doing crafts on Thursday. So I've got my solid videos to go every day, and then my live streams to help boost the view hours. Basically, I'm trying to fill in all the gaps the best I can. I don't know, you're averaging about 200 views every video, Brian. I don't even get that. I think you're doing pretty good. I've got one video that's only 55 seconds long, and I'm over 600 views on that. And that's my biggest video. Probably not. You're welcome, Brian, and I mean it. Matter of fact, I'm a little jealous. But in a good way, not in a hateful way. I'm very proud of you. But yeah, I doubt very much that the big rigs would ever fight for our cause. I really do. They're so stuck up into their own world now. They don't even recognize when somebody comments to them. Yeah, but that's still something. 2 of my videos is over 100 views. 2 of them. One is at 235, something like that, and the other one is like at 625. And that's about it. The rest of them is, the next one that's the highest is about 81 or 88 views. Yeah. But here lately, I haven't gotten any higher than 15 views on my videos. Oh, really? There's all kinds of entertainment platforms that you can go to. There's this one that I would like to do, and apparently they pay you for every video that you put out, or maybe for every view. And I guess it starts immediately. Now, I didn't read any clause that there was a certain amount of subs or views that you had to get, but it goes through PayPal. I've got a PayPal account, but I've got to call them up and get it straightened out. So I'm not about to go there until I do. Seriously? Now, I've not seen that. I don't either. I don't trust it. I don't trust PayPal. And I've not had the chance, I've not gotten the chance, I should say, to actually use it. But I still don't trust it. You know, it kind of makes me wonder, what business does YouTube have taking subs off and notifications off and likes and everything? What business do they have doing that? Maybe they are hurting for money, for them to be turning around and doing us like a dirty dog. Wow. Yep, I knew I didn't trust PayPal. Yeah. I knew I didn't trust PayPal. Oh, cool. I think the hardest thing I would find, really, hmm, hmm. Maybe we should start looking for another platform to start doing our videos on then. Just in case YouTube goes under. I don't want to go on a platform, though, that uses PayPal. If there's another way that I can go, I might dig into that. The biggest problem I've got, though, is trying to find new support, you know? It takes a while to gain subscribers. And I've come, well, in my eyes, I've come quite a ways, even though I'm still so short. Yeah. But I've often wondered, if I did go to a platform, if I would actually gain support even faster. I might do some investigating. I reckon. And besides, even if YouTube didn't frown on that, it's not very fair. It's not fair doing sub for sub, especially if you don't give them view time. I'm trying not to subscribe so much because there's only so many channels that I can even watch. That might explain a lot of things too about whether or not I'm getting subscribers, because I'm not out there subscribing myself. But the way it goes, I've got like over 200 subs under my belt right now. And I only watch not even a fraction. Yeah. Yeah, I might do some investigating, checking out the other platforms. I'm wanting to make videos as a career. Right. Right. Shoot, some of the videos that's put out there, is it even worth watching? You wonder, why are they even posting them? And then others are really informative. That's right. You know, that's a really good question. There's got to be some odd reason why that YouTube is screwing us up. There's got to be some reason. But honestly, if they're going to do this, I wish they would just outright spill it out and explain. Yeah, but you know, for whatever reason it is, why don't YouTube just open up their mouth and say, okay, look, this is why we're doing such and such, because of this and that and that and this. Instead of leaving all of us hard-working video makers wondering, why aren't we getting? I mean, we rack our brain for content, we scratch our heads, and we think, okay, this is going to go viral. And it goes, bleh. That's right. They won't. And it would be fair if they would. It would be so fair. Because then we would know, okay, well, this may have a chance, this may not have a chance. Instead, we're left hanging, and we're doing our best. It's kind of maddening. I'm still paying on a darn phone to put videos out. I wouldn't know. I never even thought about that. Never even thought about that. Maybe. I would like to know a little bit more, though, of what's going on in YouTube's brain, so that more or less I'm more prepared for it, instead of having times when I feel like I'm going to cry because I think I lost my viewers. And I've got a pretty faithful audience. I mean, it's a small audience, but they're faithful. And it's pretty maddening when later they give a comment saying, I didn't even get notification. like a call for an uprising. Right, right. The flooded cave. Huh. Well, see, okay. Yeah, I'll check that out, Dylan. Call for an uprising. Okay. Um. Well, I've got that written down, so I will. As far as it goes for like really having big views, like everybody does animal videos, right? And these animal videos has got a whole lot of view time, right? Tons of views. They've even put them together into compilations. Yeah. And so, like, I do videos on my Miss Catherine, thinking I've got myself a winner. And I think the most views I've gotten on my Catherine is 28 on one video. Maybe if I had a baby that goes goo goo gaga. I'm looking for that ultimate video that's going to go viral. And like, how does people catch their cats falling off of a curtain when they jump onto the ride? They keep the camera on their cat 24/7? What? You know? And like Miss Catherine, she does really funny things, but I don't get to catch it on video. By the time I'm ready to get my phone and hit play or record, it's done. She's finished. So, like, what the hey? Oh, okay. You was typing too much. That done that to me once. I just kept answering, and then it said, slow down. Okay. I don't type that fast anyway. That's crazy. That is so crazy. My goodness. I don't know. You're using their platform. I guess they've got a right to do whatever they want to you. Huh? Yeah, I think I might do some investigating and see about other channels. Just for the hay of it. Other platforms. If I could find a really decent platform, yeah. Hey, Brian, have you got a parrot I can borrow? Miss Catherine would love it. Should it be my luck if I did have a parrot or anything else like that, it wouldn't get many views either. That's just the way it seems anymore, seriously. Darn it. Well, shucks. I'll borrow Roscoe and I'll let you borrow Miss Catherine. We'll see who brings the most videos in. Roscoe won't even pose for the cameraman. He hates it. At least Miss Catherine will say hi. She loves the camera. She's curious. She wants to know who's talking. She hears the sound and she's just got to look. Now, I thought for sure that Miss Catherine would help the channel out, but nope. She tried. Nobody took the bait. Any last thoughts? I know, right? And her meow alone, oh my goodness, her meow is so sweet. Any last thoughts, you two? Now I'm getting ready to hang this up, so I'm going to give you a chance. Alrighty. Sounds good, Dylan. All right. Okay, Brian. Well, then, thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining my chat. This has been extremely interesting. Of course, it didn't get us to understand YouTube any better, but it is still interesting. So I appreciate it, guys. And I will talk to you later.